welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my May favorites. I know it's not the end of May, but I just kind of want to do it before I have other ideas, and I kind of want to put out a whole bunch of other content, so I just want to get this one first to you guys before I put out anything else. So we have a mixture of like foundation, this CC cream that I tried, a whole bunch of bronzers, blushes, brushes, eyeliners, and things like that. So we're not going to waste any time at all because I don't want this video to be extremely long. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this brush. Now, you've probably seen this brush in my BoxyCharm unboxing, and I could not get the name right for my life, but it's Bodyography, and this is their brow pen that came in the box. And let me tell you, this brush is life. Like, it's so precise. I absolutely love this brush. The spoolie on the end helps so much. I know usually brow pencils come with spoolies, but the other spoolies aren't as, I don't know, as like dense or as maybe well shapened as this one. And the part of the brush, it's just so, it's slanted so nicely that it gets everything precise, especially for me. Like I've mentioned before, I don't have that much eyebrows, so for me to kind of fill them in and to have blonde hair, it's it's kind of a challenge, but we get through it. So yeah, I've been really loving that brush, and I never like obsess over brushes, but that brush there is a must-have. If you have like complicated eyebrows, I definitely recommend getting that brush. My next two items are eyeliners. Now, I saw that Gigi Gorgeous said that she loves to use like a bone white eyeliner in her bottom lash. And I always thought that look was kind of too dramatic for my taste, but then I tried it out and I actually fell in love with it. So while I was on vacation, I had left my white eyeliner at home, so I went to my, local Walmart, Walgreens, whatever was nearby, and I picked up these Wet n Wild Kohl crayon pencils. So I picked two up, and I picked one up in You're Always White, and this one in Calling Your Bluff. This white one is a white color, but the thing that surprised me about these brushes, I don't know if you can see that because it's so white, but the thing that surprised me about these brushes is that they're so smooth. Like, usually cheap brushes like this, I think these were like maybe $1 or $2. Cheap brushes are always hard, and when you like swatch them, like the tip always breaks off. So that's what surprised me, and they're so smooth. Me and Wet n Wild, I don't think I've ever purchased like a whole bunch of things from them, but now I'm actually liking the brand. I always thought it would have been like a bad quality brand because of the prices, and they say that the cheaper stuff isn't always good, and my face kind of tends to break out with cheaper products, but no, they are the bomb. If you want cheap eyeliners, I would definitely go with the Wet n Wild pencils. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret. So if you saw my Ipsy bag video, you saw me talk about how I've never tried an It Cosmetics anything actually. So when this came in the bag, I was actually very, very happy because I've always wanted to try a CC cream. I've never tried a BB cream, a CC cream, none of that. So this is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream, full coverage cream and anti-aging with SPF 50. In the color medium. I tried this for the first time, I think maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I fell in love. It is so natural and it matches my skin tone so beautifully. It's like you're glowing. Like, it gives you that amazing glow that you want with like dewy skin, but with less, I don't know, with less like heaviness to your skin, because this feels like absolutely nothing on it. And the fact that it has SPF in summer is basically here. This is so good for when you go out maybe to the beach, maybe to an amusement park, and you don't want to have like a cake face on. This is so beautiful. I'm telling you guys, I love this. I'm basically almost done with this one, and this is the sample size. So I went ahead and I ordered the bigger size, which I think retails for maybe $38 on Ulta.com, but I did go and I paid it through Ebates, which gives me cash back, so it maybe not comes out to that price, but this is so beautiful. if you have not too much problematic skin, I would go with this. But if you need something that's more, a little bit more full coverage, I'm pretty sure they have something else from their line too that gives you the same amount of coverage but not too heavy on your skin for the summer. And this is so beautiful. I'm not kidding. Even my mom fell in love with this. So if you're looking for a CC cream that actually looks banging, I would go with this one. The next product I want to talk about is a product that I've had in my collection since Christmas, because that's when I got it. I haven't really picked it up, but I did ask for it. I was kind of not loving it at first. I don't know why, but now it's basically the only thing I use. And it is the Nars Virtual Domination palette. And it's basically blushes and bronzers. And I think this one right here, I don't want to blind you, but this one right here is a highlight. This is so pretty for, I don't know, like it's just so perfect because it has every type of blush that you would want, but you don't want it to be, you know, crazy colors. And this is great for traveling. That's what I mean. It's great for traveling because you have the colors that you want. You have the one bronzer, so you don't have to pack 3 blushes, 1 bronzer, 1 highlight. It's all in one. But the thing about this is that it is super pigmented, so I would go in with a very light hand. I went in with a brush before and it was a disaster, and it took me to blend forever. So then again, it's a it's a Nars product, and Nars always has great things, so I'm not disappointed in this at all. I don't know if you can still get these. They might have been limited edition for Christmas. I'm not sure, but this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful, and if you want something that's easy to travel with, I would recommend this. My next product is probably one of the most talked about foundations out on the market right now, and it is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Demi Matte Finish. Let me tell you, I saw this foundation maybe a month and a half ago. I saw the price and it was listed, I think, $16, and I thought that was kind of pricey for a drugstore foundation, so I just put it to the side. I said no, but then I kept seeing more reviews and people loving it and saying it's the best foundation they've ever tried. And to me, I don't have that much problematic skin, but I do love a full coverage foundation. That's why I kind of wanted to get it, but I held back on it. My favorite foundation is the Kat Von D Tattoo Locket Foundation, whatever that one is. That one covers everything, but it does feel heavy on the skin. And like I said, summer is coming up and I don't want anything too heavy on my skin. So you know what? I caved while I went to pick up the pencils I just showed, and I got it. The biggest problem with this foundation was finding my color, because they have so many like little pictures of the colors, but that color isn't always the color that comes out when you test them. And I'm pretty sure, since now I'm getting tan, I didn't want to get something too light. So they had the 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105, and I was stuck between that range because my skin can go from 101 to 105 depending on the season. So I went with one in the middle and I got 103. If you're an NC20 and MAC, you're gonna be a 103 in this foundation color, because the NC20 is a little bit too just a little bit too bronze for my skin throughout the winter, but now it's kind of like the perfect match. The 103 fits me beautifully. It is the foundation I am wearing today. The only thing I would say about this foundation is, if you've ever tried the, I'm not sure who these, oh, these are the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Color. I used to live by these in high school because they would stay on all day. But the only downside to this is, if you wear it and let's say you, I don't know, maybe want to rub your lips for some strange reason, or you're eating something that rubs your lips together. Now, I'm not talking about chewing. I'm talking about like rubbing. It crumbles. Like, this foundation, after maybe 8 or 9 hours, if you go to touch it and rub it, I don't know why you would rub it, but I'm just telling you, if you were to go to rub it, maybe you want to rub your face, I don't know. But if you go to rub it, it's going to crumble, and that is something that I hate. I mean, I know you're not going to go and rub your face, but I'm saying if you go to rub it, it will crumble. It will crumble into like little balls, and then you're gonna have to patch it up because then it'll start to crack, and that is something that I despise, cracking foundation. So I would be careful with that. If you go to maybe fix your foundation after maybe you have oily skin, I would take a blotting pad, not like a harsh brush, because it will crack your foundation and it will look terrible and you're gonna regret buying it. But that is the only downside to this. It does stay on for 24 hours, I can say. I would say I have combination skin, so maybe in the oily region I'm not too oily, depending, of course. If I'm sweating, I'm gonna be oily. But if you are oily, just remember to take some blotting pads with you instead of like a hard dense brush, because it will make your foundation skin, it will make your foundation like bubbly and cracking, and no one wants that. But overall, this foundation is good. I wouldn't say the best one on the market. Now my last and final product is a hair product. I recently went to get my hair dyed professionally. Most of the time I just decide to dye it at home. It's a lot cheaper, and I don't really trust people with my hair because I am so picky, and it's taken me forever to grow my hair out because of the damage done in the salon. But one of my friends does hair, and she did my hair beautifully, and I want to get to a whiter, blonder shade, like a platinum blonde. So it takes obviously steps and time to get there, but she did recommend something to me that's been like my holy grail for the past 4 weeks, and it is this Redken Blonde Idol custom tone. And what it is, it's basically the white side is conditioner and the purple side is the purple. What it does is that it's a color depositing conditioner. But the thing that I love about this is this. If you can, I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But on the top here, let me see. Yeah, it's too bright. On the top here, it has dials. It has week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And depending on what week you're on, meaning what week you would have to go get your hair done, you can spin the dial and it will automatically deposit how much purple and how much conditioner you need. So obviously on week 1 you would not get that much purple or any purple. Week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and I am on week 5, and on week 5 it gives me so much purple. But I wouldn't be scared of the purple because all it does is that it makes my hair less brassy. And if you're a blonde, you know that nothing is worse than brassy blonde hair because it gets irritating and it's just not flattering. So this has been my holy grail. This again is by Redken. I've never tried anything by Redken, but this is something I fell in love with. So if you have blonde hair and you love keeping that color and keeping it refreshed, I would go with this one. It is so good. I promise you'll love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Like this video if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't unlike it, I guess, because that I hopefully will have more videos out within the next week. I definitely want to stick to more makeup tutorials, but I just wanted to get this video out to you guys, and maybe if you were curious about any of the products that I've mentioned, I cleared it up for you. Don't forget to check out my last video, and I think that's it. So until next time, bye. Yes.